the delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart.
Geno Auriemma labeled Caitlin Clark supporters as delusional, but now those very fans are witnessing her dominate the WNBA, shattering 62 records, winning Rookie of the Year, and becoming the first rookie in 16 years to make the All-WNBA first team. And the surprising part? It's no longer just the fans showing their support.
She's a great player. She's a high IQ player. She adjusted really quickly to this league.
Unbelievably
quick to this league. And now it's about becoming not just a great player, but becoming a great leader for this team so that we can win not just a championship, but championships. And what does that look like?
Stephanie White, the new head coach of the Indiana Fever, recently spoke out, offering a view that sharply contrasts Auriemma's criticism. She's describing Caitlin Clark in a way so different from Auriemma's take. You might wonder if they're even talking about the same player. By the end of this video, we'll also reveal some key off-season strategies that Coach White and Caitlin are focusing on to dominate next season. As for Geno's remarks, they've aged about as well as spoiled milk. Curious what White said that's got everyone talking?
There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP of the WNBA. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid that it gives women's basketball a bad name. Okay, so the kid was set up for failure right from the beginning.
Imagine this. It's June 2024, and Geno Auriemma, UConn's legendary coach, stirs up a storm with comments about Caitlin Clark. The basketball world comes to a standstill. Known for his blunt honesty, Auriemma doesn't hold back, insisting that Clark isn't cut out for the WNBA's physical demands. His words land hard, reverberating across every corner of the sports world.
If you're a WNBA player, and believe me, I've coached the best, and I've pissed them off a lot, and they let me know about it, but they were tremendously disrespected. And none of them are going to say it. But human nature is, okay, this kid's coming into the league.
Is the legendary women's college basketball coach really right? Has he noticed something everyone else missed? The tension is palpable. Fans, analysts, and players are all holding their breath. Then, something extraordinary happens. Game after game, Clark proves Auriemma wrong. Her assists stack up like mountains, and her shots hit with laser-like precision. The world watches in awe as this rookie, once deemed unfit for the league, begins rewriting the record books. With each game, the excitement grows. How far can Clark go? Can she sustain this level? Slowly, the doubters fall silent, and the believers grow louder. Clark isn't just playing well, she's dominating.
There's a difference between great players and phenomenons. No one ever said Caitlin Clark wasn't, no one ever said there weren't ever great players before Caitlin Clark. There was never phenomenons, not in my lifetime, with women's basketball. And I went to UConn, so I've seen plenty of great players, but nobody's ever moved the needle in my lifetime like this.
As the season unfolds, it's clear that Auriemma's words have aged about as well as milk left in the sun. Clark doesn't just break a few records, she shatters 62 WNBA records in her rookie season. 62. The number almost feels unreal, but it's true and absolutely spectacular.
Also want our players to use their instincts and to play free. We want to make plays, not run plays, right? We want to have sets that give us certain spacing that we want, depending upon our rotations, who's on the floor, who we want to attack, what matchups we want to get to, how can we manipulate them. So we'll have certain play calls that just give us space to operate. And then whichever play we make, whichever pass we make determines, one of three actions that our players can read from. And so really giving them the freedom to play within a system.
Remember when Auriemma called Clark's fans delusional? Well, those same fans are now witnessing her dominate the WNBA and shatter records left and right. It's no longer delusion. Reality has arrived, and her name is Caitlin Clark. But the story doesn't end there. Enter Stephanie White, the Fever's new head coach, ready to write a whole new chapter in Clark's incredible journey. White isn't just impressed by Clark's performance. She has a vision and a plan to elevate her game even further. Clark didn't just prove she belongs in the league. She proved she can dominate it. So, are you ready to hear what Stephanie White has to say about Caitlin Clark? Trust me, her words make Auriemma's comments look even colder than before.
Wants to know, if Caitlin Clark played for Geno, would he let her shoot logo threes?
Should I answer that?
Go ahead.
Hell no.
Okay.
Like, he didn't even let us dribble. Like,
Not thigh passes to the side.
we were playing triangle, pass, screen away, pinch post.
I bet we came off five pick and rolls our whole career.
Remember when they said Clark couldn't handle the WNBA? Stephanie White isn't just proving them wrong, she's reshaping the game itself. How does a coach take a record-breaking rookie and make her even better? White's approach might surprise you. Stepping up to the mic, she commands the basketball world's attention. She's not just talking about wins and losses. She's painting a bold, ambitious vision for the Fever's future, one focused on unlocking even more of Caitlin Clark's incredible potential.
I'm not one of those coaches that is going to be set in her ways. Not one of those coaches that that isn't, I'm willing to try new things.
White's vision for Clark and the Fever in 2025 goes beyond breaking records. It's about redefining the way basketball is played. She drops a statement that has everyone buzzing. We want to make plays, not run plays. Simple, yet revolutionary. This isn't your traditional, by-the-book basketball. White is giving her players the freedom to create within a system, a sharp contrast to the rigid approaches we've seen from other coaches.
What's your approach when you're coaching greatness like that?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, just talking basketball, right? Just having general basketball conversations about what she's watching, what she likes, what are some of the things that what are some of her thoughts from, not just what the Indiana Fever have done, but from the game of basketball in general.
But how will this new approach affect Clark's game? The anticipation is mounting. Clark has already proven she can dominate within a traditional system, but with this newfound freedom, how far can she go? White isn't just focused on X's and O's. She's talking to Clark about basketball on a bigger scale, not just Fever basketball, but the game as a whole.
Never seen in the NBA a player that can throw the ball ahead on the break better than her. Or him. Anyone. I had Isaiah. I had Hall of Fame point guard. Never anyone better than her. I also think that, like a lot of my great point guards, Hall of Famers, she could play off the ball so well because she knows how to move without the ball, and it wouldn't.
Open communication is central to White's strategy. She's not simply telling Clark what to do. She's listening, learning, and collaborating. White explains, I talked to her about how we can use her to be more efficient, more effective, and help our team overall. Her coaching goes beyond making Clark a great player. It's about shaping her into a great leader. White is nurturing Clark's high basketball IQ, helping her see the game in new ways. Her confidence in Clark is evident. She's not just talented, she's smart, adaptable, and has quickly adjusted to the demands of a league.
Watching Caitlin Clark when she was in the 8th grade when I was at Vanderbilt.
How about that?
And then I called a lot of her games in college when she was at Iowa. And so I've really watched her continue to learn and grow, and I have great relationships with her college coaches and had multiple conversations with them throughout the course of her career about what the next steps would be, right? And what the next level would be.
The contrast between White's supportive coaching and Auriemma's criticism couldn't be more obvious. While Auriemma doubted Clark's ability to adapt, White is embracing it, building on it, and using it to transform the entire team. This isn't just about silencing doubters anymore. It's about setting a new standard for what's possible in women's basketball. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, one thing is clear. With White's innovative strategy and Clark's unmatched talent, the Indiana Fever aren't just playing basketball, they're reinventing it. So what exactly are White and Clark working on next? If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know your time is valuable, and we appreciate it. Now, back to the action.
Future is so bright, and our ultimate goal is to hang another banner in the field house. And our ultimate goal is to come back in here after we win that championship and celebrate again like we did in 2020.
Caitlin Clark's second WNBA season is here, and all eyes are on her. After shattering 62 records as a rookie, the question isn't if she belongs, it's how high can she soar? Enter Stephanie White, the Fever's mastermind coach. She's not molding Clark into a cookie-cutter player. She's amplifying her strengths, refining her ball handling, mid-range game, and finishing through contact, while fostering her leadership and basketball IQ. Together, White and Clark aren't just improving the Fever, they're redefining what's possible in women's basketball. With a core trio of Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston, and a culture of player empowerment, the team is aiming higher than playoffs. They're gunning for championships. While doubters like Geno Auriemma questioned Clark's ability, she's proving she's built for this league. White's innovative strategy plus Clark's unmatched talent make them a duo that's turning heads, reshaping the WNBA and putting Indiana Fever Red at the center of women's basketball's future.